Good afternoon. We are from group LAX DIY project and we are group 2. So this time our DIY will be pen holder. Google metric number 195258.
Done chilling, I think you're muted.
Unmute. Chilling.
Okay. My name is Tan Chi-Ling, metric number 192897.
My name is Nur Anis Marani binti Yahya. My metric number 195266.
Okay, we are going to talk about benefits of pen holder. Why we choose doing this pen holder is because now we are all still studying. So of course we have stationaries and such. Therefore we need the pen holder. So we can put our stationery in the proper way. And our pen holder is made from recyclable stuff, so it's cheap and it's easy to make. Besides that, we can make it look more attractive and pleasing, and look nicer instead of just regular plastic bottles. And it's quite benefit for the environment. Okay, next.
So we are using some of the recyclable materials such as the potato chips can, plastic bottle and tin. And it's very easy to get it from anywhere. And others tools such as scissors and adhesive tape is used in our DIY project so that we can decorate the pen holder that we want to make.
Okay, next the process and procedure to make it. First, step 1, cut in half base of paper. Glue the insert paper on bottle. You can use the stapler or anything you wish to wet the paper to the tube. Step 2, attach the recycled paper. Use glue or glue gun in order to attach the base or to keep the pencil inside of order. Step 3, the final step of decoration, your pencil holder. For decoration, on the side, select glue button, sellotape. The choice is your when come to decoration. The outside of your pencil holder.
Yeah, let's show them.
Yeah.
This is our final product. Tilly, where is your pen holder?
I put very far away.
So that's all from us, I think. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Group 2, for presenting your DIY.
Okay. We are going to discuss for the DIY project. So what do you guys think? Is this useful?
Well, in my opinion, as I've seen your DIY project, it is very useful. Can you go to the benefit of pen holder, please? So it says there it's very cheap, as we can see it. Yeah, and very, very suitable for student. This is because at least we don't have to buy a new one, and for that we can save money. And it is true. As we can see from the process, or as have you shown a while ago, uh, it is very creative. The content, I mean the the texture and that stuff you did. Yeah. Actually, I like that because you use the food. What's call it? What's the name of the food? And what's the name? Uh,
Pen holder.
yeah, yeah. No. The one they use for the bottle.
Okay. Chips
What?
can.
Yeah, chips. So I thought was you're gonna use some bottles like plastic bottles. Yeah, I didn't expect that they're going to use that one. So can you discuss for us how does it really um, useful, or how this project gives you, what is it is, let's say, ideas, creating. What are your thoughts about this during know creating this DIY project?
Um, Actually, three of us use different material. I use the potato chip, but Chilling use plastic bottle, and Anis use tin. Yeah, so it's different.
But
Hmm?
the product that we make is same. Means the function is same. Is used used to put your paper
Stationaries.
plate and all these other things that
Stationaries.
you need. Is not only can just put your pens, but if you want to make it as other things, holders also available.
Okay, for me, the product is very easy care, made up of simple part which is easy to assembly, remover, lightweight and portable. For the environment friendly material without using toxic substance and harsh chemical, its smooth surface, excellent touch feeling and rounded edge prevents. Okay.
For me, I guess it was a really good project because it is really simple, I guess, to do. Plus, we are at home and sometimes we will hurry to go somewhere. So rather than putting it all in a pencil box neatly, we can just put it in the pen holder so that it won't be messy on the tables and so on. So I think so it's a good project. Plus it is really a recycle thing, which is three of them using three different types of material, which is plastic, tin, and another one is the potato chips bottle. So rather than throwing it after we finish eating or using it, we can just replace it to make it something usable for us lah, for us to put something else. Even if we don't want to put pencil, also we can use it to put spoons or forks and something else using that things. So that's all from me. Others?
Yeah, I do agree with you because I can see the versatility of this project because not only you can place it a scissor or your stationery and etc. But it also can highly depends on the size of the size of the container because I can see that with the different size of container we can also use different things inside it. So maybe a small bottle, for example, a size of a bottle, you can use it as a stationery. And if we use bigger, then we can go for other types of that stuff like mentioned by you, Varaj, such as spoon and others. So there's high potential in this kind of project, in my opinion. Does anyone has anything else to say?
So from my point of view, I think this is very useful, and it gives a positive impact to the environment, this project, because rather than wasting the plastic bottles or any other bottles, plastic bottles, we can recycle it, make it as a pen holder or any other things. Besides that, we as a students, I think pen holder is very useful for us, rather than just keep our pens, like you already said just now, uh, on the table, it will look messy. So if there is a pen holder, maybe it will look a bit nicer. Yeah, that's around.
Yeah, true, true.
Yeah, those opinions you guys are saying true, and everyone saying is that recycling is that this DIY project is really a versatile. The versatility is very good. The recycling materials is also great because they use various materials as what you've already said. You know, and also group two, can you share to us what are the challenges or difficulties when creating this their project? Like, can you identify those difficulties, or if there at least can you give us some 3 points or 2 points, you know, just for us to discuss these difficulties or challenges.
Uh, when I'm using plastic bottle to do the pen holder, uh, when I add some decoration on the bottle, it will make it just demo it like when I put something up in the holder, it will make it unstable because it's too heavy in the outside. So for additional, if you want to make it more stable, you can add some cobblestone in the bottom so that it can stand steadily. Yeah, this is the difficulty I make when I doing this holder.
So your solution, so what would be the alternative solution, just in case, I mean to have the to make the stability, to make the to have the stable, you know, it won't fall down.
Can also just try to start to put thing into the holder. Then it will
Yeah.
become stable.
So is for the like in a starting point, it will be like there will be like unbalance of something, you know, of a mess. But then when you start putting, it will just eventually be equal, right? Something like that, yeah.
Anyone got opinion?
Mm. I mean, yeah. What about the others? What about when or what are your difficulties creating your own, you know, pen
Maybe
holder?
because chilling plastic bottle is light material. For my potato chips doesn't have weight problem. But when I need to cut it in half, it's quite hard because it's quite thick actually. So it's like sewing, sewing it through. Yeah, that's a difficulty for me.
For me, I don't have difficult because I use the pin not to get anything, and my feeling very fun, very fun and easy stuff, and I can paint and decorate the tube however I like for the pencil holder. That's all for me.
So girls,
Yeah,
okay,
I
okay.
guess it is not really difficult to do this project, but maybe the difficulty is sense of the materials. Like Tan Ching Jing said about the bottle, plastic bottle. Right? Rather than using plastic bottles, I think you can use like the one who Nur Hanis did, the tin, is it? Maybe it's even suitable lah. Maybe it's more long lasting and means it is very can be used lah and strong. Yeah, strong. It's like quite strong. That's
So, girls, if you have another chance, would you try to make it better? You know, what would you do, or what materials, like as you have already said? What about, are you going to? Of course, you're gonna make it better, right? But how are you going to do it? Uh, Having the resources in just in your place or in the house.
Can you repeat?
No, no, if you have another chance, would you? I mean, I know you're gonna make it better, right? So what are the best alternative for this? Like, oh, if you have enough time, you know, or if given like a lot of time, for example, you know, that to make it more, let's say, material wise, would be as as Tanchi Links said, her materials is a bit of it's the only one hindering her or giving her problems because she used plastic bottles, you know, like how are you guys going to at least what would your suggestions for this, like the best materials, you know, since you have three different, right, what would you choose, or like, what would be the best materials for creating this
Oh,
pen holder?
um, plastic bottle may be the last. Then I'm not sure. I think Anis using tin is also quite nice.
Mm.
It's easier than my potato chips, as I cannot cut it like right really flat out because the scissors, and it's not, it need to be a very sharp equipment to cut it half right through. So I think Annie's tin is looks prettier. It's easier to decorate.
All right, that's good. What about can we hear about the other members? What about you guys, Liu Kiang and Zhang Minglei, or Wan Amirul? Do you have any thoughts about this? Your opinions, you know, can you just share
Yeah,
a little bit.
Okay, for
yeah.
me, okay, you first, bro.
Okay. For me, I think we as a student, we need to do this DIY project because we cannot use too much money to buy a new one. Because we need to use money for other things that useful more than we buy a new. We just cycle what we have and create a new one, like the pencil. What this? Like our project.
Okay, okay. What about the others before we end the discussion? Mm. Zhang Minglei, do you have anything to say?
From okay. As for me,
I think
as
you have, yeah.
And this project is very good because it's very cheap. I think in the world, so many poor family can't buy new one, and they can do this project by themselves.
What about you, Lian before we go to the conclusion?
Okay, for me, this project is easy to make, and for the photo chip can plastic that we always eat, and I think every student at home we need one pen holder, and this also easy to make. Maybe children also can make. So we don't need to use money to buy it. We can make it. It's more useful and have and give children good experience. Thank you.
All right. So let's go to the conclusion. Maybe to one or two people will for the group 2, what will be your conclusion, and the other will be at least volunteer of anything to say before we end. Your group first.
Cairo say he wanna do conclusion for today.
Let's go with the group first. Let me the
Yeah.
presenters. Yeah.
Yeah, better.
Yeah. So girls, what would be any last thought or ideas about your group? What will be your conclusion? Anything to say?
Conclusion. This is easy and nice.
Just few words only. Doesn't have to be taken.
Yeah. Done.
Oh, you say it's what you just said. It's easy and what was it again?
Nice.
Nice, easy and nice. All right. What about you, Kyrul? Got anything to say?
Yeah, as conclusion, I think it's a very good project. It's a very good project and it's useful. It's useful for us as a students, and yeah, it's easy to do this project. Yeah. So.
All right, that's it. We have come to the part where we're going to end the discussion video. So, guys, thank you for your time and for your cooperation as well. We'll see you next week, and that would be the group 3, which is the rest of the rest. I mean, the group of Muhammad. What is it? What did you say? Muhammad Hakim. Muhammad Hakim's group. So we will see each other next week, same time, right? Okay. So that's it. Bye, guys. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.